20 laps of regular season championship racing. Who is going to win here from Road America? We are about to go green flag racing here in Road America, and let's meet you the starting lineup for this afternoon's race. In row 1, we have Ali Brosman, Grant Irwin, then David Loudon, and Quentin Sheff. Then we get to Aaliyah Dean and Cole Flick. Then we get to the 9, that is Lily Horner, and then the 21 of Ryan Calloway. Then we get to Austin Horner and, of course, Kellen Sheff. Running out the field, we have Abshar Khan, Cohen Moore, Nolan Farley, Bryce Pax, Jonathan Stevenson, Braden Mills, Cam Reich, Jerome Lomax, Grady Broughton, Bailey Winstead, driving the 51 this weekend. I'll get to you. I'll point it out why here in a minute. Then we get to Riley Poindexter, Luke Dockery, last week's winner. Then we get to Skylar Naney, Eli Jackson, Landon Gillett, Maya Dimmick, the 46 of Quabi Raider. Then we get to the 47, Rodrigo Patino Romo. Then the 12 of Jordan Spencer, the 27 of Paige Soper, and of course, the 77 of Nate Rao. That is your starting lineup. Before we go green, we have some points to tell you. Nolan Farley is behind Austin Horner by 24 points. Farley is in 5th in the point standings. All 5 points drivers that are trying to race it in on points are in this race. That is why Winstead is in the 51 and Spencer is in the 12 for the last race of the regular season. Austin Horner leads Bailey Winstead in the points by 9. Poindexter is in 3rd, behind by 10 points. Spencer behind by 23, and of course Farley behind by 24. The only way all 5 of those drivers make it into the playoffs is if one of those drivers I mentioned win today. Like, let's just say Austin Horner wins today. Then Bailey Winstead will win the points. Not Bailey Winstead. One of those other 4 drivers will win the regular season championship. And yeah, all 4 drivers will still make the playoffs. And we are about to go green from Road America. And we are green flag racing at Road America. The final race of the regular season is underway. Next week we go back to Germany. Irwin and Brosman on row 1. Here comes Loudon to the inside. Good run by Irwin. Loudon will take 3rd away. Here goes Brosman to the inside. Final race of the regular season led by Chaos here. Let's see, how about the 2 of Farley there in 12th? He gets sideways. He cannot make any mistakes in this race today. It's a hot race. 82 degrees on the track temp is hot as well. Here goes David Loudon and Ali Brosman. Brosman hits the cones. She says goodbye to the cones. As it's side by side for the lead, and it's still going to remain side by side. Brosman there. Right there she slides, gets off the track, and Irwin will keep the lead. Grant Irwin has been good in his career. Going back to last year, 15 laps was at this track last year. 20 laps this year. Season 34. We had the season 34. 25. That was an hour-long race. This race should be about maybe 50 minutes or so. Who knows? Grant Irwin out of the final corner. He's going to lead lap 1 of 20. Irwin leads here in Road America. He has not won a race this year. In another way, we could see all five of those drivers make the playoffs is if we see a multi-time winner. The only chance of a multi-time winner so far is Aaliyah Dean. She's in position to do so. Here we go. Here comes Brossman to the inside. Side by side. Brossman has been good. The list of this year's winners is kind of spectacular, to say the least. We saw Calvin Sheff win the first race, then Quinn Sheff go back-to-back. Then we saw Nolan Vernango win, same as Nate Rao. Landon Gillian graded run as well. Maya Dimmick won her first career race. Cam Reich got one win and then another win later in the year. Then we saw Quamby Raider Ryan Calloway get the win. Audrey Schreider finally gets back to victory lane as we go through the kink. Schreider is not racing until next week. Remember, we will see chaos here. Chaos will strike here in Road America as we have a side-by-side battle for the lead to Canada corner. It's the 63 who has the lead now. The 63 has the lead. Great racing now as we see the 2. He is only behind Austin Horner. As of right now, Austin Horner is in the spot to make the playoffs. The CSKL official said the points do not matter. It's going to be the points race. It's going to be just like the championship race next week. The winner, except since everybody's racing, the top finisher of the points will make the playoffs. If they win, the other 4 make it into the playoffs. So right now, the 4 drivers into the playoffs right now. Austin Horner in position to win the regular season championship. Horner, Farley. Who else is in position? Looks like that Bailey Winstead is in position as well. Riley Poindexter is the last car in position right now. The 12 has moved forward. He's up to 26. He's not fast today. Grant Irwin continues to lead here from Road America. As we see another pass for the lead, the 63 to the inside. Back up front goes Allie Brossman. Brossman retakes the lead. No chaos through the kink. Brossman leads. And the fans have said that that new rule change is making things be easier. As we see Alan Blossman continuing to lead. Here we go. Ali Brossman is there, continuing to lead. You see Grant Irwin continuing to be quick as well. Four drivers will make it into the playoffs. This is about to be very interesting. Irwin retakes the lead here from Road America on lap number 4. Irwin leads, come to lap number 5. Grant Irwin trying to win at Road America. Next time by, we will have 15 laps to go. Who's going to make it into the playoffs? We will see potentially 5 drivers make it into the playoffs today. 1 with the win, the other 4 on points. We see the 82 slide. The 63 send the 82 sideways. Austin Horner, Bailey Winston, Riley Poindexter, Jordan Spencer, Nolan Farley, all in a battle to be the best to make the playoffs on points. Who is going to win it again? We will see chaos. We will see some drivers maybe losing their minds. Maybe. Here comes the 82. The 82 there. To the inside is the 63 on Canada corner. Rossman is back up front. And he passes. Look at the 44 going after the 2. As we see some other drivers racing now. The 33 is just behind the 51. You see the 12 moving through the field as well. He's trying to get closer to the top runners. Alec Brossman leads onto lap number 6. 15 laps to go. Mandatory pit stops are a thing in this race today. Entering turn number 1, you see the 63 racing really well. Here we go. Here we go. Rossman continuing to lead as we're about to hit the carousel. Who's going to make the championship race? Rossman right now there. We entering next lap. We will go to a break, but it will be a short break. Rossman leads. Here comes the 82. He goes high. He went low. He goes high. He slides. Here comes Irwin to the inside. They make contact. And they remain kind of side by side, but Irwin retakes the lead. Grant Irwin has been good all day long. Through turn 14, the final corner, the Nick Green corner. Grant Irwin will lead onto lap number 7. And we will ride along with the 50. She has a roof cam. Well, folks, we have about less than enough time. We have less now laps than we did before. Well, of course, we might see a first-time winner in the name of Lily Horner. She's in the 9. Pit stops happening. Cycle is done. 6 laps to go from Road America. Let's check out to see where everybody is in the points. Or should I say the race to make the championship race. Right now, we have a race within a race. Horner and Farley, 4th and 5th now. They might battle to see who's winning the regular season championship. The 2 is there. They are for sure most likely locked into the playoffs. Who is next locked in? Bailey Winstead is in 17th. She's 3rd in the points. Where's the 33 at? Jordan Spencer is in front of Riley Poindexter. Like I said, a race within a race. Here comes a 9. She slides. She wants the lead. Now the only miracle of hope for Riley Poindexter is if Quinn Sheff or Austin Horner wins this race. But Lily Horner will take the lead away here from Road America. We are about to see a very exciting finish. Chaos might strike in the last minutes. 5 laps to go. The 9 is right there. You see all the leaders battling. Let's watch the 2. What is Nolan Farley going to do? If he gets around the 1, he could take the point. He will take the lead in the points race. Austin Horner. Now, he only wants to see the 9 or the 82 win. But we heard on his radio, once the 9 took the lead, his crew told him that his sister just took the lead, and Austin said, hey, come on, let's get a win, Lil. Austin wants to see his sister win this race. Here comes Irwin. Almost side by side. Irwin loses ground. It's going to be interesting entering the kink. Will the 66 get a big enough run to take second place? Quentin Shepard has 2 wins this year. If he wins his 3rd race today, he's going to be in position to win maybe the championship next week. Sheff is there, battling Irwin. Irwin there, inside. Sheff still behind him. Still no passes yet. The only points battle on the racetrack is between the 2 and the 1. 4 laps to go from Road America. Lily Horner leads. Remember, just a season ago, she was part-time in the 4. No, not a season ago. 2 seasons ago, part-time in the 4. 0 career wins for Lily Horner. We are about to see if the 9 wins this race. We will for sure see a Horner championship race. If the 1 hangs on to the position he's in now, the 82 is there. It's side by side for the lead. Irwin is there. Loses the side-by-side battle. The 82 is just so much faster than the 9. But right now, he can't get it done. If one of the leaders wrecked like the 82, remember, if the 82 wrecks, the 66 could be there to take position. And if the 1 gets caught up in that, Riley Poindexter might be in the best spot to make the playoffs. If the 1 wrecks too hard. Here comes the 9. And the 82 through the kick. The 82 slides. But he's not going to go around. Come to lap 18. The 82 going to the inside. Tries to take the lead. He will not be able to. Horner keeps the lead. Going to lap 18. Coming to 3 laps to go. We have seen such a great race. And now, the race is getting down to it. Here we go. Battle for second is on. Here comes the 82. The 66. Look at the 1 looking for third. Can Horner take third away from the 66? No, he cannot. Here comes the 82 to the inside. Lily Horner is going to lose the lead for how long, though? Here comes Irwin. He's going to have the best spot, but no, he's not. He goes into the grass. Horner keeps the lead. That kind of slows the 82 down just a bit. But the 82 is still there. The 9 just needs to run some more perfect laps. She just needs to run a few more laps. Here comes the 82, slides, and the 82 is still there. Irwin runs right on her rear end. Here comes Irwin to the inside. Kind of gets her loose just a bit, and it's still going to be side by side. Side by side for the lead. Is the top line going to work? Horner, Irwin, side by side to turn number 14. Horner is going to lose the lead. Going to 2 laps to go. Here comes a 1. Horner wins third. That's Austin Horner. Horner there. Contact made with the 66. Now Lily Horner is there to the end of the 82. Looks like that the draft might be the reason why the cars behind the leader are much faster. Here comes the 82. Continuing to lead. 2 laps to go. Lily Horner. She knows to not give up Just 2 laps left to make the win happen. Now, she is hearing on her radio to not take it easy and to take it easy through the kink and try not to wreck. If she wrecks, her championship hopes will be dashed. Here comes the 9. Coming to the kink. She's still there. Leader's battling. Oh, good run by Horner. She keeps it easy through the kink. Horner now goes low. Contact made with your leader. The 9 is there. She's going to retake the lead. Coming to the last lap. Last lap here from Road America. We know Irwin has one last chance. It's a battle between a driver looking for her first career win and a former champion. Final lap in Road America. And the driver looking for the first career win. Upset the driver looking for a win for the first time in a while. Good question. Here comes the 82. The 82 is there. Great run by the 82. We are in the final lap. Final moments of racing in Road America. Lily Horner trying to cap off maybe a surprising win. Lily Horner trying to win here in the playoffs. Not in the playoffs, but here in Road America. Win this race. Walk into the championship race and be racing with her brother in the championship race. Final sections of the racetrack. The fans on the front straightaway are on their feet. They know that this is the last chance for Grant Irwin, the 82. What is he gonna do? He slides. He's gonna go around. The 1 and the 2 gets contact. Oh my gosh. Huge wreck for them. Huge wreck on the back straightaway. Bailey Winstead. Is she going to win the regular season championship? Huge crash on the back straightaway. Irwin slides. Lily Horner out of the final corner. She is going to win at Road America. Final question is, who is winning the regular season championship after that wreck? Where is the 51? I saw the 12. Jordan Spencer wins the regular season championship. Bailey Winstead to the playoffs. Nolan Farley to the playoffs. Final look. Heartbreak. Austin Horner has been eliminated. I think he has. Final lap crash. And Austin Horner is hearing on his radio, good season, man. See you next season. Final crash. And Jordan Spencer wins the regular season championship. Jordan Spencer, Nolan Farley, Bailey Winstead, and Riley Poindexter are on to the playoffs on points. And Lily Horner wins at Road America. final lap crash takes out the running. Let's take a look at that. Huge crash at the end. Indeed, Jordan Spencer officially is your regular season champion. Winstead is in the playoffs. The 33 finish in front of the 1 corner is taken out. Thanks for watching, folks.